And now we are starting the weekdays. What's good? Ugh. Gotta go back to work today. I'm not excited for that. But I need some money. Yeah, October is gonna be a month of success. It's gonna be a month of fortuitousness. Yeah. October is gonna be great. Yeah, the final days of September should be pretty interesting as well. The rapture didn't happen on the 23rd or 24th, like they said. I feel like for the past 10, 15 years, they've been saying between September 20th and September 25th, that's the end. Everything is coming apart. But here we are. We stand still. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna work this mailbox. Y'all, let me show you that. Yeah, I cannot figure out my best course of action. What up, Jane? Good morning. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, I cannot figure out the best course of action with this mailbox. Because what it's sitting on is like it's sitting on some kind of pole, so it's a rounded piece. Hey, Teresa, good morning. That's what I'm trying to figure that out. I was gonna try to. It's a little unorthodox, but I'm thinking about screwing one board right here, maybe doing another one right there. This shit is rusted to hell, hard to get out of there. Yeah, we're getting our winter stuff unpacked. Yeah, we've been unpacking all the blankets and jackets and stuff of that nature. Let me show y'all this. Hopefully I might lose some service because my dang internet's been funkadelic. We almost ready. We just keep on putting off getting the windows and getting the insulation that we need. I don't know if it's because of are we good now? 5x5, 20x20, 20 twin. Yeah, I don't understand why that keeps on happening. Is we have a cell phone tower for my cell phone company right over here next door. So that's anyway. Yeah, Hutch had a pretty good little stream this morning. Another 4K. Woot. Shout out on him. Yeah, so I'm trying to I'm cross-referencing, asking ChatGPT, I'm researching. Yeah, that is crazy. That's why I don't understand. But how am I gonna do this mailbox? So I might have to just get a whole nother mailbox. Let me go see what that was. Y'all heard that noise? Scraped up something. Damn tractor scraping up the road up here. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on with that. Even if even whenever I'm in town, driving on the highway, out and about, this phone, it's not, I think maybe it's from where I weed whacked it, and it just ain't been right. It ain't been right since that time I weed whacked it. About 2-3 months ago. Yes, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, a lot of people they don't realize how to like stuff on the verticals. Verticals seem to be the way of the future for live streaming. But yeah, because oh, sorry, but I had a crick in my neck. Yeah, a lot of people don't seem to it's a new thing, so people will be learning as it comes around, Let me twist this mustache. Teresa, Jane, chat, anybody else in there hiding? What y'all getting into today? I know it's Monday. Monday is kind of, I don't know, it's a toss-up between Friday and Monday as to which one's my favorite day, honestly. For sure, you know, because Monday you have all these plans, the whole next 4 days, next 5 days, I'm going to be going to work, getting my money, interacting with people, and then Friday, the relaxation from all that. So it's hard to tell which one's better, Monday or Friday. It depends on how you look at it. Yeah. This damn mailbox got me stressing. How long you been here for 6 minutes? I think it's safe to smoke now. Smoke them if you got them. A little wakey bakey. Thank you, David. What up, Gray? Payday, the best day. Fishing day. Oh, thank you, Munker. Yeah. Payday's pretty good too, but I'm a bartender, you know what I'm saying? Payday's every day. Payday's a little bit every day, you know? So I need to be going fishing here soon. I know you got me thinking about it. The hell y'all getting into? Let me change that way everybody can. I only got top messages on. Let me see. Yeah. So this is the beginning of the week. Gotta get this insulation done. Gotta get these pipes. You know, I'm kind of a skinny bastard, but I'm too tall to get underneath this cabin. So we're working with a lot of tight spaces down there. Do this mailbox, get this insulation. I know for the past 2 weeks on these streams, I've been saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the insulation done on these pipes. But I really am. It's my boy's birthday this weekend, so it's gonna, you know, everything this week's kind of going towards that, you know, and last week, but, you know, it's kind of, it's been settled in for the most part, but, yeah, dealing with that. It's one thing after another, but we getting it done, y'all, for sure. It ain't nothing that feels better than something that's been stressing you, bothering you, and you get it out the way. You accomplish it, and it's no longer something that bothers you. That is a great feeling. For sure. It should be like, I was about to say, it should be your manly prerogative as a man to want to overcome obstacles and challenges. You shouldn't. It's all right to feel fear, I guess. It's hard for me to quantify like the meaning of fear. It depends. Like, what are you afraid of? What are you scared of that's holding you back from stepping outside the door? Brownies and ranch. Mike, you high. But yeah, you got to realize that fear is just the enemy of confidence. You know, I hitting this. You know, it's making me kind of rant a little bit. But yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah. Yeah. Turning 5 years old. Like, since, I mean, I started my channel like about like at 6 months after he was born. Yeah, all that George Floyd shit, all that plague stuff that was going on at the same time, you know. And it's crazy. I'll give y'all a rundown. This is going to turn into a retrospect about why I started my YouTube channel, who first like influenced me. So I grew up listening to Opie and Anthony and talk show radio, from Sirius XM, which was on DirecTV at the time when I was living in Florida. I'd listen to them. I listened to these other guys on local Orlando radio called The Hideout. And so Opie and Anthony introduced me to Patrice O'Neal, Bill Burr, all those guys, Joe Rogan, you know, and then listening to Joe got me on, you know, I was like, wow, this whole podcast thing, these guys talking, just shooting shit, their buddies hanging out. What up, Gnostic? Yeah. You know, I got it all over, dude. Got this Buddhist symbol. Got spiritual. Yeah. I am a Christian, but I do appreciate human culture and the experience on this earth, what people have done, what they've added to society and everything. But no, so we're listening to them. All right, so I've always had a love of talk radio. I've always had a love of listening to people talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I also got this mandala too. But I've always had a love of listening to people talk about good shit, real shit. So you fast forward to 2020, all this COVID shit's going on. You have the race riots. Yeah, they are slippery, Guwap. But that's a whole nother topic. We'll get into the Muslim shit here in a second. I'm explaining my origin story. So I started like getting into the prep and like really getting in. I'm more of a I'm a vanilla prepper at this point, but they I started watching Doomsday Preppers again, and I came across the guy Jason Charles, also known as Angry Prepper. And so I started watching his shit because everything I was getting, this whole survivalism homesteading thing was like 5 years ago, guys. During the COVID shit, y'all remember everybody's buying up toilet paper. You remember everybody's just buying up so much like stupid supplies versus shit that they could have actually used. So I started watching a couple of his things, taking advice and whatnot from him. And I was like, me and my buddies, you know, during that time of COVID, being stuck at the house, not doing shit, but just hanging out, we started realizing, the thought came to me, I said, man, what up, Tim? Thought came to me, said, what? We're just sitting here not doing shit. We could, you know, or at least I could, you know, start just talking on here, shooting shit. So I got up on YouTube. So this is what it was. Through Angry Prepper, watching him, he was interviewing guys like Prepper Tribe. Share the link out here, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're like, Hutch Homestead. And so I started hitting these guys up, asking them for advice. You know, I'm saying, oh man, like, y'all are on YouTube, you're doing it, you're talking to people, you was on this guy's thing, like, how, you know, so they gave me a little advice. We struck it up, we became cool. Me and Hutch, definitely tight. Brothers for sure. I sent him a little clip, a little thing I'd edited. We started talking, and we started doing this little show, little late night hideout. I remember Tribe had told me this, and I talked to him. We did like a backstage because I was asking his advice on how to talk, how to be on the internet like this. So me and my buddies, my IRL buddies, we were hanging out and did the first couple episodes together. And then like a lot of the, if you look at some of the older episodes, that used to be called Pilgrim Radio, you look at some of these older episodes, you see, it's like, it's nothing has really changed. I mean, a lot of us have changed, like how we look. We've gotten older, like our look has changed in the past 5 years. Our opinions and viewpoints have not really changed that much. So you can go back to a lot of I have a lot of old footage, a lot of old live streams, like all that shit is still up. I still have all that shit with all these guys up. Yeah, so fast forward to now. Here I am. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years. Shout out to the people that gave me advice and the people that helped get me here, and to people like G Manana, like Jane, Teresa Buchanan, Anthony, Michigan 231. If I miss anybody's name, I still love and appreciate, and thank you guys for being part of this journey. You know how it can be. You know I smoke. If I were to think of all the people close to me, you know, I feel lucky for that. If I were to think of all the people who I feel like, I would say feel closeness to, I'd have too many to count. I wouldn't be able to name them all. So I just kind of, it's like picking from a hat, for the names that come out first. Who the hell that is? Let me see if I can summon, see if we can summon a Hutch into the chat. Wait, hold up. We can do it. sometimes I'll be going through live streams like this, the vertical streams on YouTube. And there's this dude I see, I haven't subscribed to him, but he's still on my feed. He'll be having 1,000 people, and he'll be having a toilet seat around his head. He'll be having like paint on his face like shit. It'll be like, it just looks so crazy. He'll be like doing like dee 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 dee, like making crazy ass noises. He gets high views from it, so I'm not knocking on it, but I'm like, oh man, I don't think I could do that. I could not see myself doing no shit like that, you know? But, like, what's the craziest thing any of y'all have seen strolling around on the internet like this? Hold up, I'm gonna grab my guitar real quick. Let me put it over here on bro. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. For the moment, I guess I'm just gonna... Yeah, Angry Prepper is fucking... Yeah, but Angry Prepper is pretty crazy. He's cool as fuck. He's not afraid to speak his opinion or say what's on his mind. You know what I'm saying? That's why he made that Angry Truth too. What do you do that made him think that you're crazy, Nomad? What's up with that? Why does he think that you're... Is there a little funny story? Here, I'm like a 3-chord strummer. Let's see. Yeah, like some people, they don't want to think outside of, they don't want to use, people are afraid to go down rabbit holes because they've been conditioned to accept things as they are. They've been conditioned to accept things the way that their parents were conditioned to, or their grandparents, and so on, probably for thousands of years. So a lot of people, they don't want to think, they don't want, like, oh, it's pointless to even waste time thinking about this whenever you could buy such and such XYZ. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people, they don't want to know about you. A lot of people, if a lot of people was into flat earth, dude, if a lot of people was into cryptids or into Project Bluebeam, ufology and all this shit, it would be great, but can you imagine how fucking crazy everybody would be? You know what I'm saying? It would be a mad world for sure, but it would straighten itself out. But if everybody just was on that, but not everybody is that. Like, most people I've read, I don't know if it's bullshit or not, it could be true, I believe it, only 20 to 30% of people are capable of using abstract thought. Only 20 to 30% of people are capable of, they can think a problem out in their head, they can think a scenario, they can think several scenarios out in their head, and they can work on that, they can see all the different possibilities, whereas the rest of the 60% of the people on this earth, 60, 70, whatever you want to say, I believe it's like 70 to 80 for sure. So they only have a one-track mind. That's where a one-track mind comes from. I believe that they only think, they're like, most people are robots. You got a bunch of robots, zombies, all these things walking across the earth, and then they also, within their programming, is to throw, they get angry. Some people get violently angry over some of these conspiracies sometimes. Yeah, it seems like, but it's like, it's like the liberal people, they get upset if you talk about gay shit, or if you talk about this, that, and the other. Like, I'm not talking about liberal. I'm sure I'm a liberal. I'm talking about, like, libtards. They get mad if you talk about, but why do you get so upset whenever this is being talked about? That's because they lack that ability for abstract thinking that 60% of the population, I'm sorry, I keep on saying 60, that 80% of the damn population lacks that abstract thinking capability. Like, I guess abstract, common sense, not necessarily even common sense, because that's a whole nother topic, but the people are not, like, if you were to try to put a scenario to somebody saying, hey, did you eat pizza last week? There's a lot of people out there who are going to be like, I didn't eat last week. But then you'd say, but what if you did eat some pizza last week? And then he would say, but I did not. And he would just be in a loop, because they couldn't get the thought process of putting, they couldn't get the thought process of something they didn't do. They cannot they just can't, that image can't come to them. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. I'm right in the middle. I don't have no hateful shit. I just don't understand why, people get so violently angry over the shit that offends them. Why do people get so upset about what happens in other people's do in their own bedroom? Well, I'm not upset about that at all. Like, what they do in their own bedroom is obviously their business. What I and many of my colleagues talk about is, no, that's not a problem. Do your thing. Be gay. There is nothing wrong with that. There ain't no hate. It's one love up in here. However, thank you, Hutch. Once you put your bedroom in the damn streets, and I knew that my song, I summoned you. Once you put that bedroom in the streets, in front of kids, in front of society, just forcing it on people, then it becomes my business, because it's fucking in front of my face. You perverted son of a bitch. What the hell? Oh, I got it backwards. I played your summoning song. Leslie, Hutch, Nastic. What are y'all getting into? Yeah, exactly. Like, and this, that's why I do not like the whole. And I was thinking about this. Like, that's why everything is a theory unless I know for sure. I was thinking that maybe, like, a lot of, there's a lot of people who don't smoke weed or are against anything. It seems like it's almost like a programmed thing. It's good. You don't need to smoke weed. That's fine. People might be better off not. But I'm just saying this is that it seems like people who don't do, I don't know, it's better to not do anything, I suppose. Not for me, but it just seems like they have an aversion, just like when I was talking about the people who get violently angry at opposing opinions, or they get violently angry at conspiracies. There are people who get really angry about weed, drugs, all that shit. Working on cleaning all that. Hell yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, we still got quite a bit of cleaning here. We still got some work to do up on here. Bring in the harvest, got oyster mushrooms, and the bonus ones. I need to go ahead and harvest some of my damn walnuts over here. Working on this mailbox. Y'all, look at this mailbox. What do you think I'm going to do, Hutch? Gnostic, Leslie, Teresa. The other one, so my original mailbox has a damn hole, like a cylinder shape in it, right? So that's where you just put the pole on it. But I'm vexed Oyster mouth. I'm gonna look those up. Those pretty good. Those, what is that? Oyster mouth. They're pretty good eating. I'm vexed though. Like, how in the hell am I going to fuck? What up, Shorty? How in the fuck am I going to put this shit onto here? I can't. Honestly, yeah. Let me see. I might lose a little bit of service, but let me attempt. Let me attempt to show y'all what the fuck I'm talking about. With butter sauteed. They sound good. I like morels. Are they similar to morels? If I lose a little signal, I'm gonna have to fucking pop out of here and go back to the porch. This is what I was wanting to fucking mount it on, you see? Y'all looking? This I was trying to go ahead and, because it has this, and I was gonna try to take this shit off of here, but it's rusty as fuck. So I was gonna try to put this on the new one. Interesting. Completely different, but similar flavor. Yeah, we got some morels around here in Tennessee. We want to go ahead and put a little room on here. Yeah, I was wanting to detach the bracket. That shit. Might have put some WD-40 on them screws. Drill. That's what it was too. They had it. Okay. I know what to do. I gotta get some WD-40 now. Ugh. Yeah. I don't think I have any offhand right now. We gotta go get a new floodlight or a new fog light for the car. Try and get the WD-40 while I'm there. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah. Man. Now I'm also gonna be. I tell you, got my mother-in-law. Her church gave her a car the other day because this one ain't been working good. But it still runs. I'm gonna go ahead and, we're gonna be experimenting on this little son of a gun right here now. I'll do ask my brother-in-law if we got anything. I think it's a 1999. It's having some engine issues, but we could get a little dollar off of it, or we could. I need a car too, so I'm gonna try to work on it, do some videos and watch videos on how to do it. Some brake cleaner. I would ask my brother-in-law. Like I said, I think he's still asleep. He's sleepyhead ass boy. Do y'all see my thumbnail? Y'all see that shit? I mean, farm plate. What's farm plates? I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, you're right, Leslie. And I'm excited because I've never really been like a big car guy. I'm interested in mechanics. Oh, okay, it's meant for vehicle. Okay. There's one right down the road. What up, fish? I'm awaiting an email from you, pimpin'. Hit me up because, yeah, hit me up. Yeah, so I think it'd be fun working on the car. And if I gotta like work on it piece by piece. Well, I can't reveal my secrets, huh? I don't want to be. It's natural, you know what I'm saying? a mustache like this is you're preconceived in the womb with a mustache like this, buddy. Yeah. So that's natural, really. Boom, secret given away. I live in Tennessee. I'm sure that they don't give a fuck about going to the store and tractors and lawnmower. You probably go to the gas station on lawnmower around here. Farm tags for a work truck. Okay, now that's making okay. No, agricultural tags up here. Leslie's in my sister's state. Sister in the state. What up, elusive? Yeah, I'd like to get this damn car fixed up, and who knows? Like, it has, my phone was working right. We take it on a little test drive. But it's not working good. What do you guys got going on today? Any big plans? Lord have mercy. I wish I had a kite right now. It's looking... Look, this is that tree I was telling you guys about. It's over the trailer. Ugh, sorry. I need to get me. I don't know how the hell you come across all that damn. How y'all come across all that? I mean, I guess it's from like knowing people forever in y'all's towns and shit. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Do you guys think that we will need a dryer for winter, or do you think that we'd be okay to keep it hanging up on the lines? I ain't trying to be cheap, but I ain't trying to spend fucking a shit ton of money. So what we do, we want to. It's like the dudes that I got that help me with this shit. It's hard to get a hold of them sometimes. And that seems to be the case a lot of times when you're doing like construction and manual labor, I feel like. If it's like family, friends, and stuff like that. But the guy that's helped me, that was my sister's brother. No relation to me. But look at this shit. We're doing it like they did back in the old time days. But not too distant past. Hey. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, so thank you, Leslie. I'm gonna put my brother-in-law to task when he gets back, or when he gets up, or whenever he starts like moving around doing some shit, you know, I'm gonna get him to fucking fix that mailbox. Take that one bracket off. Well, my girl's out in town. I get her to go ahead. Oh. And we'll be good there. This is the one. Let me show y'all this real good. This is one of the windows. When winter comes here. Well, dude, I got it from your mom's house. No, I'm sorry. I always say that to any of you guys. Anytime anybody says anything, talking a little joking or shit, I always say that. This is my old lady. agnostic. But yeah, before winter comes, I'm definitely gonna have to fucking get you the window. That's the easy part. They're gonna be here. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all boys this. There ain't no fucking socks up on here anyway. You had me thinking. I was like, is there socks? You fucking crack me up. And that damn black pill fucking shit you did is fucking hilarious. And kind of eerily creepy too. But it was good. Yeah, that's how pilgrims are made, y'all. We're like, it's like them damn we're like them sea monkeys, you know? You remember the sea monkeys that we used to keep as pets back in the day? Lord have mercy. Damn it. I think I do got some WD-40, but it's in like, it ain't got the spray nozzle thing on it. Lord have mercy. But there ain't enough. I was trying to see, I was like, what? Yeah. This is all my. Got this deep freezer too. I need to know, like, I don't know how the fuck. Look at these. Look at these traps. I need to learn how to restring this bow or take it to somebody who knows how to. Lord have mercy.